everyone, welcome back to Arab's Kitchen. Today I'm going to share with you yet another exciting recipe, which is Ras Malai. Ras Malai is one of the very famous Indian desserts originating from West Bengal. I'm going to share this recipe with you in my style. Let's go to my kitchen. We're now into the kitchen. Let me take you through the ingredients. We will use toned milk, at least 1.5 liters of toned milk, 1.5 liters of water, vinegar and water solution. This is both vinegar and water mixed. The proportion is 2:2. Sugar, you'll need 500 grams of sugar. Coloring agents, I'm using the lemon yellow and the kesar color. You will also need kesar or saffron. At least 6 strings I am going to use. Cardamom, powdered cardamom, cashew, pistachio and almonds. 6 cashew, pistachio and almonds is what I will use. You need to cut them into these strips. I'll quickly show you how you can cut them into these strips. This is how you can cut. So these are the ingredients. I'll also use some ice cubes. Let's quickly get into the preparation. So I'm ready with my vessel in which I'm going to heat 1 liter of milk. I have poured the 1 liter of milk. I'll keep stirring until it starts boiling. Viewers, if you can see, the milk is starting to boil. I have been stirring the milk to avoid it to be burnt at the bottom. The minute it's going to come to that one boil, that's the time we can switch off. The milk has started to boil and this is the time I'm going to switch off. Immediately after switching off the flame, start adding the vinegar and water solution that we have prepared in 2:2 proportion. Start adding that slowly. You don't have to add it all at one go, and keep mixing. Keep mixing. Slowly keep adding and keep mixing. If you can see, the milk has started to curdle and water and milk has separated. At this stage, I'd like you to please add the ice cubes so that you bring this into the room temperature. You can add even water so that it comes in the room temperature. This is required so that the milk which we have separated does not become too hard. I removed my induction stove. The curdled milk will need to be taken in a colander. See, I have taken a colander and a base there so that the water gets drained there. And pour your malai in this. You will need to squeeze this water. You can use any cloth, any cotton cloth. Squeeze this water in this fashion. Normally people will hang this for 4 hours and allow the water to squeeze, but you can use this method as well and nicely, tightly squeeze it so that all the water is out. In order to remove, you can also keep pressing your curdled milk in this fashion and keep squeezing until you're satisfied that the complete water is out. Now I'm going to keep this aside for some time, at least for 10-15 minutes, until such time we will start preparing the rabdi. For the preparation of rabdi, I've taken this vessel. In this vessel, pour half liter of told milk and switch on the induction. I'm going to just reduce the temperature to 900. Allow this milk to boil. Keep stirring as usual so that the bottom does not get burnt. After the milk has boiled for about 3 to 4 minutes, start adding the ingredients. Saffron. This is a very good quality saffron. Start adding at least, so I have added at least some 10 to 12 strips. Add the cardamom, powdered cardamom, at least 1 to 2 teaspoons. It's okay. The more cardamom doesn't matter because it will give a nice smell to your rabdi. So it will be very tasty. And then you can add your dry fruits, the almond, pistachios and cashews. As you can see, I have cut all of them in strips. I like more dry fruits, and it's up to you. If you want to reduce the quantity, it's as per your preference. I'm going to add the food color, very little food color. This is kesar. I'm sorry, that was lemon yellow. This is kesar. Keep stirring. You can see you're getting that color. If you want to avoid the color, it's totally up to you. It's just that it won't look like the shop made rasmalai, but that's totally up to you. Okay, so the last ingredient that we have to use in the rabdi is half cup of sugar. Please don't reduce this quantity, viewers. If you reduce the quantity, the taste of the rabdi will not be very good. If the sugar is even little less, it will not gel well with the rasmalai. You have to stir this until such time that the milk starts to boil, and keep it watery. Don't make it thick. If you make it thick, then the rasgulla which we will be putting inside will not get soaked. So this is not expected to be thick. Viewers, this is just ready. I'm going to switch off my induction. I'm going to now transfer this to the serving dish. You can just, the cardamom has got settled down. Try to just move it inside and allow this to cool. So now we are going to prepare our rasgulla. For that, take this plate and the curdled milk which we had tied and kept to remove the water, etc. is remove that and keep it on the plate. All the curdled milk which is stuck on the cloth, just try to dust it, and we don't need this cloth now. So viewers, if you can see, almost the water content is out. It should not be too watery, and for me this looks absolutely perfect. If you good enough to start preparing the rasgulla. To prepare the rasgulla, first we have to soften this and make into a nice fine dough, soft dough, for which you have to keep kneading this chhena like this. This will take at least 15 to 20 minutes. You have to knead in this fashion until it becomes very soft. Viewers, I have been kneading this for the last at least 10 minutes and look at my dough. It has become nice and soft. To this now, at this stage, I am going to add half teaspoon corn flour. It needs to mix just really nicely. So I have mixed this nicely. Look at my dough. At this stage, you can start making small balls of this size, and in between your palm, try to make a shape of a patty, a flat patty. This is how you will make a flat patty. Like this, in this shape, you make the rest of the patties. My patties are ready. The rasgullas are ready. I'll just show you again. Very easy to do this is just keep pressing this like that, and this will be ready. This is how you have to prepare. And now make the sugar syrup. Heat the sugar syrup and start boiling all of this in the sugar syrup. Let's do that. So I have kept my sugar. This is a sugar syrup, what you can see here. For this you have to add at least 400 grams of sugar and pour 1.5 liters of water in that. This is what it is, and then you can start boiling that. So 400 grams of sugar, pour 1.5 liters of water, and you will, that is your sugar syrup composition. Let us switch on the gas and allow this syrup to come to maximum boil. It should nicely boil. So we will wait for this syrup to boil. Now if you can see that this syrup is come to the boil, at this stage in full flame we have to add our patties or the rasgulla. Just keep adding them into this boiling syrup. Don't touch them, just keep adding all of them one by one at one go. You don't have to touch these now. Let it get gel into the boiling water. Just turn all of them once after 2 to 3 minutes. We are not in a hurry at all. At least for 15 minutes this needs to boil in the same temperature in this sugar syrup. Because if you can see that they have started to they've become a little bigger than what it was when we put it inside the syrup first. It's been around 10 minutes. We still need to keep this for another 5 minutes. Viewers, it's now time, almost 15 minutes this has been boiling in the sugar syrup. I have tried to check the softness as well. It's really soft. So at this stage what I will do is, I have kept 6 to 7 ice cubes in this bowl. I will be removing them and putting these rasgullas in this ice cube immediately, so that it retains its softness and come to the room temperature quickly. Please switch off this induction, and I'll also recommend for you to add this sugar syrup inside this ice cold water, inside the ice bowl. Once you do this, the bowl along with the rasmalai, the rasgulla, will need to remain in this fashion inside the ice for at least 30 to 45 minutes. Viewers, this is the better view of how I have transferred the rasgulla from the hot boiling sugar syrup into this bowl of ice along with the sugar syrup. This needs to be remaining like this for about 45 minutes to be on a safer side. So my rasgulla is ready. If you can see how soft it is. It's just absolutely right. We have to just squeeze out the excess water and keep adding this in the rabdi that we had prepared. Remove the water like that and keep adding. This is the last step. Once you have added this, I know you will not like it, but this needs to soak for at least 4 hours. And after 4 hours only it will be ready to eat. You can just keep this aside. And here you go. This will need to soak for 4 hours. Your rasmalai is ready. If you like my recipe, please hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed it yet. Please give me your feedback. If you want to know more about vegetarian recipes, hit the bell icon and get notified on all my future videos. Bye for now, until I see you.